Welcome to Deal Breakers, Monday at 9 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am your host, Dee Diamante, and today we have our special guest, NiiNii the Recruiter. She will be choosing between three men who will be answering a few questions, but they also come with some baggage. They have deal breakers, right? They each come with three deal breakers. We will be revealing them during the show. But NiiNii also comes with a deal breaker of her own, right? Is it that she is very aggressive and she's very demanding? Not aggressive, I'm sorry, she's very demanding, right? Is it that she wears diapers while she sleep, right? Or, I'm sorry, I don't have the last one. Just give me 1 second. All right, is it that she wear diapers? Yes, she wear diapers during her sleep. So she has to wear diapers during her sleep. And just give me 1 second. I don't know the last one. All right. Is she scared of commitment? Which one of these will be the one that NiiNii is deal breaker is? All right. We're gonna find out. So stay tuned. Now, I would like to bring in NiiNii. Everyone, welcome NiiNii the Recruiter. I'm missing my paper. I don't know where. I don't know where
Okay,
my paper.
amazing. D, it's okay. It's okay,
No,
D.
it's not okay.
We
Just give
got
me
this,
one
D.
second. I guess I dropped it. I just don't know where I put it. But we're about to get with it. All right. So NiiNii, how you doing, love?
Feeling a little extra wet today, but yes.
Okay, little extra. Well, I see you looking beautiful as always. So NiiNii, where you from?
I'm from Miami, Florida.
Miami, Florida. Nice. And how old are you?
I'm actually 33. This was my birthday weekend.
Yes. Everybody, for those who don't know, today is NiiNii's birthday weekend. Well, it's not today, but it was her birthday weekend. She is 33 years old. Happy birthday to her. Appreciate that. So NiiNii, what do you do for a living?
I'm actually a recruiter in real life.
Okay, what type of recruiter?
I recruit for security guards, so I bless people every day with an opportunity for a new beginning in their life.
Okay, nice, nice. So what do you like to do for fun?
There's a lot of things I like to do for fun. Might be drinking, because I might have an alcohol problem.
You might have,
Uh,
okay, it might be.
might be. Um,
Okay.
or sometimes it's a little hard to do fun things because, I might have a diaper problem. So when I get easily excited, at night, I might have to wear diapers. Or I'm just very demanding at times. So I'm not sure which one. But those are the three things I like to do for fun.
Right.
Most of the time.
Okay. So those are the main three things you like to do for fun. Now, you s- you like wearing diapers for fun at night, or is it because you have an issue when it comes to going to the waking up to go to the bathroom? What mainly is the problem?
I get excited at night.
So when you get excited, is it because you have a dream that gets you excited? What is it?
Yes, I have magical dreams that make me want to wet the bed.
Okay, I hear it. I hear it. Okay. Now, so what is it that you look for in a man? What do you look for in a relationship?
Oh, very important. I need a man that's confident. I cannot have a man that I have to constantly feel like I'm babysitting and reminding him how important he is. And, he needs to maintain his own confidence as well. I'm a very confident woman.
Okay, okay, okay. Nice. So NiiNii, how long you been single for?
I've been single for a year.
For a year? And is that by choice or because you can't find someone that you like? What is the problem there?
I haven't found anybody that caught my eye yet. Maybe
Okay,
tonight.
maybe
Searching for
tonight.
that man.
All right, all right. So, what happened in your last relationship?
He was very controlling. I would say I couldn't really have any. I guess, phone calls with my friends. I couldn't have any. It was just too much. He wanted to constantly always be together.
Okay, so he was very attached to you. He always wanted to be around you.
I think
Oh,
he just has attachment issues, and I happen to just be um, in the middle of the attachment issues with him. So,
so
but
you don't
yeah,
like so you don't like someone to actually be around you all the time, to be on top of you, like clingy?
I don't like clinging men. Absolutely not.
Okay.
Now, we have to have each other, like, have our own space. So I need him to have his time where he doesn't feel like I'm gonna be too much for him or he's gonna be too much for me. 50-50. You're gonna be able to have your own boy time, I guess you could call it. Your own man time.
No, definitely, definitely, definitely. All right. So, do you have what is the longest you've been in a relationship? How about that?
4 years.
4 years. Okay, so you have experience being in a long, no, because this is a long-term relationship. 4 years is pretty not too long, but it's long enough to know, to have some type of experience when it comes to being like in a little family. Do you live with that person?
Does my car count? Because I think I've been in a longer relationship with that guy. Yes, I did live with him. I did live with him. I lived
Okay,
with
okay.
him. Yeah,
So you have the experience. Okay. Do you have any children?
I do. I have one beautiful daughter.
Nice. Okay. And do you want any more children in the future?
Mm-mm. I
No?
don't know if I can go back to that whole pregnancy, and no, I don't think so. I'm sorry if you don't want to have kids. We can adopt, if
Okay.
anything.
Where would you like to be taken on your first date?
The beach, a nice
Okay.
little walk at the beach. Have a blanket, sit down. Let's just get to know each other a little bit and see if we can even contain a little bit of our personalities with one another.
Okay, nice. Um, how is it a way that you cheer yourself up when you're down? What do you do to cheer yourself up?
Um, Eating. I'm a foodie. I love food.
Okay, so you like to eat when you're down, you eat and it makes you happy, right? Because a full belly is a happy heart. Definitely, right?
Correct. Correct.
Okay. What is your biggest fear?
My biggest fear. That's interesting. Um, I guess I can say my biggest fear would be falling too hard and not being able to pick myself back up.
Okay.
But mm, hi, Jordan. I don't. I don't know. I guess in a way is just making sure my daughter is okay if anything happens to me. So my biggest fear would be just making sure, that she's gonna be okay. But
Okay. So basically, making sure that she's in the right hands just in case you're not around.
correct.
Not that she ends up in the wrong hands. Got it. All right. Now, if you could go back in time, where would you go?
If I could go back in time, I will go back to April 30th of 2019. It's the day I lost my brother.
Sorry to hear that. Okay. Now, if you could tell your past self one thing, what would it be?
Not everybody has good intentions towards everything. So don't give everyone the benefit of the doubt.
Okay. How do you describe your personality?
Friendly, very social. I am a little bit fearful at times. Um, so I mean, very pers- persistent for what I believe in. Um,
Okay.
I could be, when I believe in something, I want everyone else to believe in it. So I believe in it and I make you feel like the reason why I believe in it, it's real.
Okay. What do you think is your best quality?
I'm very damn, I forgot the word right now. Urgent. I'm very urgent. I have a lot of urgency, especially when it comes to something that you tell me that you need. Oh, thank you.
Do you believe in luck?
Yes, I do.
Really?
I feel like
Okay.
I'm the luckiest NiiNii.
Well, guess what, Nini? You might be lucky tonight because we have three guys that are here to win your heart. But guess what? They come with some deal breakers. Are you ready to hear the deal breakers?
Yes, I'm ready to hear the deal
Well, not yet
breakers.
because we got to bring them in first, right? But right now, for those who just joined us, this is Deal Breaker every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am your host, Dee Diamante, and today we have NiiNii the Recruiter as our special guest, and she will be choosing between three guys who will be answering some questions, right? But they come with some deal breakers. Each of them will be coming with three deal breakers that we will be revealing throughout the show, right? So now, also, NiiNii comes with three deal breakers, also, right? Which one of them might be that she wears diapers while she sleep, or is it that she's an alcoholic, she likes drinking a lot, or is it that she's very demanding? Stay tuned. We're gonna reveal it at the end of the show when the guy gets picked, and let's see if he will actually deal with her deal breaker. All right, so now I will be introducing the guys, and we will first be bringing in everybody. Welcome, Nakija.
Hey man, how you doing?
Nakija, what's
Hi.
going on, brother? How you feeling today?
Great, amazing. I'm ready to
Nice,
go.
nice. That's what I like to hear. Thank you for being part of the show tonight. So,
No
Nakia,
problem.
where are you from?
I'm from Jersey.
Jersey. Okay.
Yeah,
East side, northeast. Okay. And how old are you?
I'm 25.
25 years old. And what is your zodiac sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
Capricorn. I
Yeah,
heard about them caps, but
yeah. Big cap, no cap. That's what we are.
all right, all right. And so, what do you do for a living?
I work with music. I used to organize shows. I do some catering work, hands-on jobs. I have to stay busy, you know.
Okay. And what do you like to do for fun?
Actually, I actually like to stream. I like to stream. I like a longboard. I like to hike. You know what I mean? I like to do art, all the different mediums of art, music, stuff like that.
Okay, nice, nice, nice. All right. Well, there you go. This is Nakia. Now we will be bringing in our second guest, Jordan. Everybody, please welcome Jordan.
You wear my favorite color, by the way.
Yeah, I knew that.
Jordan, what's going on? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Great,
Hi,
great. I
Jordan.
appreciate you for being here tonight.
Thank you
So
very much for having me.
definitely. So Jordan, where are you located? Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Chicago. Nice. And how old are you?
I'm 30.
30 years old? All right.
30 years old.
And what is your zodiac sign?
I'm a Virgo. We're caring.
Virgo. Okay, so we have different zodiac signs tonight. Okay, I like that.
Earth
We
King.
have different types. Okay. Now, what do you do for a living? What is your occupation?
I own a DJ company.
You own a DJ company.
Yes, sir.
Nice, nice, nice. That sounds fun. So you are into music.
You say so, yeah. Got a little thing for
Nice.
music.
Love music.
Are you a DJ yourself?
Yes, I am.
Oh, nice. Do you DJ every week? Is it every week thing or is it
Every
something?
day, every party, every club.
So I was gonna ask you, what do you like to do for fun? Is that what you do for fun, or you have anything else that you like to do for fun?
For fun, it's mostly DJing, streaming. That's it.
Right.
Love bringing a good vibe to people and love putting a smile on everyone's faces if it's just music. You know what I mean?
Nice. Okay, nice, nice. All right, there you go. We have Jordan, and now we will be bringing in our third guest. Please welcome top badge Vinny.
Oh shit! Excuse me. My bad. My bad. I was
Vinny, what's going on?
What's up? What's up, everybody?
We here. No, ready for the show. So Vinny, where are you from? Where are you located?
I'm from DC, your nation's capital, Washington, DC.
Okay, nice. And how old are you?
I'm 31 years old.
And what is your zodiac sign?
Big Virgos in the house. Where my Virgos at? Where my Virgos at?
I spoke too early. I thought we was gonna have three.
Vinny for Virgo.
I spoke too early.
Yeah.
All right, all right. So we have two Virgos tonight. Okay, I see it.
It's
All right.
the Virgo night.
Yes,
Right.
it is.
So, Vinny, what do you
Earth
do
sign.
for a living? What is your occupation?
I work with IT for the last 7 years, and I also do theater management.
Okay, nice, nice. And what do you like to do for fun?
I like to stream. I like to go out, check out like new restaurants. I like to also I don't know. I love movies and I love bowling as well.
Oh, nice. Okay, okay. Cool. Is that something you often do like all the time, or just like from time to time?
I'd say like every week I do one of those things. So I like going to the movies, watching the movie. If not, I'd like taking my daughter bowling or something she likes to do as well. So things like that.
Nice. All right. Well, guess what? It's time to reveal our first deal breakers. NiiNii, are you ready to hit the deal breakers? Yes? All right. So we're going to start off with Nakija's first deal breaker. Nakija, can you please reveal your first deal breaker?
My first deal breaker is that I try to find a humor in everything, so I can't take much things too serious. Can't take things too serious.
Okay, so you can take things seriously. Is that, you know what? NiiNii, what do you think about that? Oh, wait, you're right. Because the doggy.
Sorry.
I forgot the doggy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about these.
It's all right. So,
Okay, so you don't take nothing seriously?
Nah, like when things are super sad and things are too hard to handle and everyone's breaking down, I try to be like that middle ground they could go to. So I don't ever really I can't throw myself completely into something because I'm usually providing support.
So you would consider yourself like the class clown type of vibes.
Nah, The Rock probably. You know what I mean? For people to fall back on when they need it.
Okay.
all right. All right. All right. So, now, Nakia's first deal breaker is that he can't take nothing serious. All right. Now we're gonna go with Jordan's first deal breaker. Jordan, can you please reveal your first deal breaker?
I don't like to wear socks all the time.
So you don't like to wear socks all the time.
Yes.
NiiNii, what do you think about that?
Something wrong with that. I mean, I could deal with the socks on, off type of days. It's fine.
Okay.
I wear socks all the time, though. I just gotta say. I like to wear socks all the time, unless maybe I want to bring the toes out.
So Jordan's first deal breaker is that he doesn't like to wear socks too often, right? Now, Vinny, what is your deal breaker?
Well, I feel uncomfortable around heights, so I guess you could say I'm afraid of heights in a way.
Okay, so you're scared of heights. You're afraid of heights. What do you
I'm not
think about
scared
that?
of anything. I'm uncomfortable. I'm not
Uncomfortable.
scared.
Okay, you're uncomfortable with heights.
Yeah.
Are we taking flights?
We're gonna fix the wording. He's uncomfortable being at a height. How much? What's the highest you could be?
Depends how many blunts I smoke. I mean, like.
Got you.
Wait, Vinny, I have a
What do you think about
question.
that?
Are we gonna catch flights together and make memories? Or
Wait, but we're not ask. What is your opinion about
does
him?
he get on planes? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I'll get on a plane. I mean, I have a pretty
so
funny
it's-
story of my first plane ride, but we're not gonna really talk about that right now.
Okay, so how many planes have you gotten?
I mean, I've traveled a lot. Like I used to go to Cali a lot. That's okay. Your dog loves hearing my voice. Like my voice, that dog loves that.
It's a nice doggy. Nice doggy.
No, I do like to travel. I've traveled a lot, like around the states and stuff. But I just feel uncomfortable when it comes to being so high up.
Got you. All right. Well, here we go. We have the first deal breakers. We just reviewed the first deal breakers. For those who just joined, this is Deal Breaker, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am your host, Dee Diamante, and today we have our special guest, NiiNii the Recruiter, who will be choosing between Nakija, Jordan, and Vinny. But they all come with deal breakers. Also, NiiNii also comes with her own deal breakers. Is it that she wears diapers when she sleeps? Or is it that she's an alcoholic? She likes drinking a lot? Or is a third deal breaker that she's very demanding? Stay tuned as we will find out at the end of the show. Now, I have a few questions for you fellas, right? So Nakia, we're gonna start with you.
All right.
Nakia, what kind of trouble have you gotten into, due to the fact that you don't take things seriously?
Um, I'd have to say the worst is that I'm like a really diehard friend, and my friend wanted to get rid of his car, so we set it on fire. Immediately got caught, and immediately like the whole thing was dumb. It was so dumb, but I didn't take it serious enough to be like, oh, this could be a felony, you know. So yeah, that I definitely could have used more hindsight there, but I do whatever for my best friend. I'm a ride or die.
Okay, nice. All right, that's a little wild. That's a little wild. All right. Now, do you think that marriage or having a child will actually make you more serious and look at life more seriously?
I definitely do think that the will to live for me would like skyrocket. It's I'm kind of like, I'm living well, I'm trying my hardest and everything, but I don't look very forward into the future. I look into the present, but after a kid, I'll definitely be looking into the future.
Yeah. All right. Yes, kids are very important, and we should definitely take things seriously once we have kids. They mean we all they have, so we gotta be there for them. All right. Now, Nakia, have you missed out on anything important because of this situation?
Um, no, no,
No.
no. But my definition of importance is like, it's a loose scale.
So what do
I
your
am a
loved ones?
Capricorn, so my ability to not care about things when it like normally it's if they messed up first, like one time with having me come somewhere and then it didn't happen and something like that, then that kind of just messes everything up for me. Like I can't do wishy-washy.
Right.
So
All
yeah,
right.
sometimes I'd be like, oh yeah, I'll go, and I'm like, nah.
Yeah. All right. What do your loved ones think about this situation?
I mean, there are times where it's very helpful, where we lose someone in the family or something, and I'm there to like kind of like keep everyone's smirk on. I'll crack jokes that the person want to hear, da da da, stuff like that. But then there are times where like there was one time my mom was like dry heaving, like like puking, but like nothing was coming up, and I couldn't help but laugh like really really hard, and I'm sure that didn't help the situation. So sometimes it kind of backfires, but I can't help it. It's just who I
Got it.
am.
All right. All right. So now I'm gonna ask Jordan some questions. Jordan, we're gonna go back to your deal breaker, right? So your deal breaker was that you don't wear socks. Is it because your feet gets hot fast, or you don't want it to kind of like start smelling? What is there an issue when it comes to that?
No, there's not issues. Just standing for long periods of time DJing. I'd rather be standing comfortably than standing
Mm-hmm.
there uncomfortable. I got to stand there for long periods of times. What doing weddings for 10 hours a day? You're not
Okay.
gonna stand there and be uncomfortable. So you got to be performing and kind of feel comfortable how you are, since you're gonna be standing there for a long period of time.
Have you tried different type of socks? Maybe is the type of socks you're using. Maybe you go wear a more comfortable sock that will make you, no?
I don't feel like it's so much on the sock part or the shoe part. It's just the way I feel, how I feel when I got to
Okay,
stand there for long periods of times.
gotcha. All right, I got a question. So when you go to sleep, do your feet, right? Do they have to be out of the sheet? You don't like them covered, or like do you have to
No,
have them covered, or you have to have them? I mean, do you have to
no,
have
I'm
them
pretty
uncovered?
much, I'm pretty much curled up in the ball, so they're covered.
Oh, so they covered. All right, all right, all right. Because it's like the same thing. You have socks. It's like your feet is covered. If you have the sheet over it, your feet are covered. So
Yeah, but
maybe
I'm
you
laying
like
down
your
in the
feet
bed. If
out.
you think of it, I'll be laying in a bed. I'm not standing on my feet.
All right, sounds good. All right, Vinny. Now, yours was that you're not scared of heights. You feel uncomfortable
Comfortable,
when it
right?
comes to heights, right?
Yeah.
Now, when do you realize you were uncomfortable with heights?
Um, when I went on the Superman at Six Flags, um, you know, you go up there, you look over to your shoulder. Listen, that's not a pretty sight right there. Like I don't know. I'm the type of person. I'd probably never go bungee jumping. I'd never go skydiving. I'll be there at the bottom waiting for you though, for sure.
Got you. So Nini asked earlier if you're like scared of planes. So how do you feel when you're in a plane? Because you said you wasn't, you're not afraid of going on a plane. You don't feel uncomfortable being in a plane. So how do you feel when you're up there?
Um, Uncomfortable. It's just like I just can't wait to land. You know, I pray most of the time while I'm in the air,
Mhm.
and I don't know. It's a weird world. You know, it's a lot of. Y'all ever seen the show Manifest?
Mm, I don't really watch movies like that, but maybe it's people talking about
That plane disappeared for 5 years. They come back and listen. Yeah.
it. Okay.
It, it,
Um, if right, if your girl was to live like in a penthouse, right, and it's all the way up there, how will you feel about that?
So the last place I lived was actually in a penthouse. Um,
So
I enjoy it. I just didn't stand too close to the edge of the balcony. Um, but it is kind of like a uncomfortable feeling being all the way up there all the time, especially like with storms, with anything. It's a tall building. You're on the 15th floor, so I like to keep my feet on the ground with
okay.
socks on.
So so this question real quick. So who changes your light bulb in the house?
Oh, I'm 6 feet tall. Like we good. We good.
You can reach?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If not, like I'll stand on my bed. If not,
Oh, all right. So you don't feel comfortable when you're on the bed because you're up, right?
Oh no, no. If I was on top of the house, then that's a different story. Like if I gotta, like, I don't know, clean the chimney or
Got you.
something. Then yeah,
You don't
yeah,
put a satellite dish or something. You
yeah.
wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be as good if I was in a roofing company. I would not be. Yeah,
Yeah, you definitely wouldn't be in the roof. You'll
definitely
be
not
the one.
construction work.
You'll be the one at the bottom, right? Like telling them what to do. Like, hold up.
I'll build the
All right.
stairs. Or I'll build the stairs.
Definitely. All right. For those who just joined us, this is Deal Breaker Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am your host, Dee Diamante, and today we have our special guest, NiiNii the Recruiter. She will be choosing between Nakija, Jordan, and Vinny today after they answer these questions, but they also come with three deal breakers each. We already revealed they revealed their first deal breakers, and now we will be going to our second round. But Nini also comes with some deal breakers, right? She also comes with a deal breaker of her own. Is it that she sleeps with diapers while she sleep, right? She sleeps with diapers, or is it that she likes to drink? She's an alcoholic, or can it be that she's very demanding? Just stay tuned till we find out later on. All right. Now we will be revealing our second deal breaker. Second round, I will be revealing the deal breakers on my own in a random order. That way, Nini don't know who these deal breakers belong to, right? She will be eliminating one of these guys depending on the deal breaker she cannot deal with. All right. So now I will be choosing the deal breakers in a random order. Are you ready, Nini?
I'm ready. Are you
Okay.
guys ready?
Yeah.
You're about to be one of you are about to be eliminated. I wonder who.
All right, let's go. Now, our first deal breaker of the second round is that he talks in his sleep. He's a sleep talker. What do you think about that, Nini?
I'm a light sleeper, so he might wake me up.
Okay, okay. All right. Now, our second deal breaker of the second round is that he sleeps till the afternoon. He sleeps till late. What do you think about that?
So he's a night owl.
We don't know that we don't know what he is, but he sleeps so late.
Okay, wait, hold on. So he sleeps all morning to afternoon. His time to wake up is afternoon.
I just know that when the time he wakes up is in the
He
afternoon.
sleeps. He sleeps. Okay, he works hard. Okay, maybe he works hard at night. Maybe he
Right.
does. Who knows?
You never
Yeah,
know.
you never know.
But the deal breaker is that he's not up during the morning time. All right.
Okay.
Now, the third deal breaker is that he sleepwalks every night.
Oh my
Right?
God, these guys. All of them have to do with sleeping.
So we have a sleepwalker, right? We have someone who sleepwalks. We have someone who's sleeps to the afternoon, and we have someone who talks in their sleep. Now, you have to choose out of those three deal breakers which one you think you can't deal with, and the deal breaker you choose will be getting eliminated. All right. So, NiiNii, in the first of all, in the comments, what do y'all think? Do you think which one should be eliminated? Is it that the one that talks in his sleep? Is it the one that sleeps to the afternoon? Or is it the one that sleepwalks every night? Well,
Okay.
the only one that can decide is NiiNii. So NiiNii, what do you think? Which deal breaker you cannot handle?
I mean, that's a little tough. Someone that talks while I'm sleeping might wake me up, or someone that might be knocking on the damn wall because he just hit and I don't know, something happened to him. So I'm gonna go with the sleepwalker. I'm sorry, I can't do that.
Hold up. Okay. So which one is getting eliminated?
That's gonna
Zombie.
be me, but in my defense, my second deal breaker was lost, and I had to take this one. This is an inaccurate deal breaker. This is not the truth at all, 0%, and I knew I would get eliminated for it. I knew I would. I literally asked Casey if I'd get eliminated for this one, and she
All right.
said no.
Nakija, let me
I
ask you a
guess I
quick
gotta
question,
know.
Nakija.
Wait,
So
you never know. Maybe somebody could deal with the sleepwalker, just not
I
me.
don't sleep, so
he don't sleep, he only walks.
See,
All right,
protect
Casey,
the
I
house.
told you this is
Protect the house at night.
what is your third deal breaker?
my third deal breaker was that nothing can come before my sister. She's my number one. She raised me. So
Oh,
Okay.
that's so cute.
that's her in the chat. Fee right there. Y'all see her in the chat right there. That's my sister.
That's cute.
I
That's
think you
cute.
guys said
Well,
happy birthday to me.
Nakija, I'm sorry, but you was not chosen today.
I know. I deserve a fair round next time because
You got it.
this is
He's not
malarkey,
accepting
all
the
right?
fact that he's
This is
out.
malarkey.
He's
all
not
right?
with it.
He's like, I'm not going nowhere.
You guys have a good one. Best of luck to the
The
contestants.
DM is not that far away. It's only a click away. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate you for being here today. Do not leave. Make sure you come back before the end of the show. All right, guys. Well, now we have Jordan and we have Vinny left. For those who just joined, this is Deal Breakers, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern. I keep saying 9 because I'm used to saying 9 is the new time show, right? So 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And now we're going to our third and final round. Now, our third and final round, we will be revealing their deal breakers. So their deal breakers, they will be revealing it, not me. They will be revealing it, right? But before anything, Jordan, can you reveal your second deal breaker?
I'm a sleep talker.
So Jordan is the sleep talker. So how do you feel about that, NiiNii? Besides, that you sleep and he might wake you up, you're a light sleeper.
How do you know you're a sleep talker? Does every girlfriend tell you that you're a sleep talking?
You would tend to find out when you accidentally record yourself on some things.
Okay.
So that was gonna be one of my questions. Have you ever recorded yourself sleep talking?
I got a little ways before and accidentally pushed a button.
How
Okay.
often do you sleep talk?
Not often.
Oh, so it's not something that happens all the time.
Not an everyday thing, no.
So when you recorded yourself, right? What was it that you were saying when you recorded yourself?
I just be mumbling, jumbling. That's all I can say.
Oh, this was a mumble. It was like
Mumble and jumbles. I can't say what I can say. I don't know. I can't even make it up myself when I'm sober.
Oh, maybe you
Okay,
might be an alcoholic like me. Maybe.
You never know.
maybe.
Never know.
All right, all right, all right. What is the most embarrassing like case of sleep so you can share it with us? Like,
Um, I can never make them out. The closest I got into, I was like rapping some song, I guess, or singing some song.
you thought you was in the club.
I just left the club. Yes, I did. And the song was stuck in my head that night, and it was just a song I was stuck in.
He still was in his club mode. All right, all right, all right,
He
got
might
it.
sleep. He might sleep talk my name. You
Now,
know.
Vinny, so your deal breaker, your second deal breaker is that you sleep to the afternoon. So is it that you, like you stay up late? Do you stay up late? Is that the reason why?
I do. I stay up late. I'm definitely not a morning person. I mean, well, it depends, I guess, how you wake me up. You know what I mean? But
Do you work?
um,
Do
I,
you
I
work
work
late
I
nights?
work late. Yeah, I usually get home like around like 1:30, 2 a.m. But so yeah, I don't wake up early at all. I wake up like at noon, 1 p.m. and that's like I have my daughter and she wakes me up at like 8 a.m.
Have you tried changing your sleep schedule before?
No.
No, it's been like that for a while. You said 7 years, same job, whatever. So okay, okay. Um, so how do you manage doing like errands and like going to the bank and stuff? Because they close. Certain businesses close like by 4 p.m. So how do you manage doing your errands and in the morning time, since you don't get up in the morning?
I mean, there might be like a day of the week where I wake up really early, a day or two, but nah, for the most part, nah, I like sleeping in. I love my sleep. Uh, I don't know. I don't like hearing loud, disruptive noises in the morning, like my neighbors mowing the lawn and stuff.
Definitely, yeah. I don't. I wouldn't want to wake up to the neighbors mowing the lawn. I think I would go. I don't know what I would do, but I'll be very mad and upset.
Yeah, my
All
neighbors
right,
hate me.
especially after going to sleep at 5 in the morning, and then 2 hours later you hear the. Yeah, you're gonna do something about it. It's daytime, trying to get things done. You're right. Vinny's a nighttime guy, so
He gets stuff done at
he gets
night.
things done in the nighttime. All right, all right. Well, that was their second deal breaker. Now we're gonna reveal their third deal breaker. All right. So now, Jordan, what is your third deal breaker?
I'm a party boy.
So party boy. What is your opinion on that, Nini?
You like to party alone?
I like to party in general, alone, with people, at the club. I just party.
So we're gonna party together? Not all the
Fat.
time.
It's an all timer every time. We're just party, party, party.
Oh, you like to party all the time. There's no breaks
He's a
No,
for
DJ.
parties.
we have no time for breaks. It's all time partying, DJing, partying.
Party, party, party.
Can I try
That's a
to get
that's a
party?
that's a that's very hard because besides partying, what else you would like to do in life?
What else I like to do in my life?
No, what else do you like to do besides partying? Like, that there's other things when you're in a relationship that consists of, to keep your partner happy, you have to do certain things besides partying.
After partying, I like to eat. I can say that. I love to eat. Because after a long night of partying, I get the munchies real quick.
So he'll wake me up and we'll go eat after he parties.
After we're done partying, we're going straight to eat.
No,
All
I
right.
might just be home not partying with you that night.
Now, Vinny, what is your third deal breaker?
Oh man. Well, I love to drink. I love drinking. I love drinking. Oh my God. I love drinking. All right. I don't like blacking out, but I do love drinking.
So you like drinking a lot.
It could be
So
out. It could be at my house. It could listen.
do you consider yourself an alcoholic?
A controlled alcoholic.
Okay, controlled. Fair enough. Fair enough, right? Okay,
Oh,
fair enough.
man.
All right. Well,
So we have two
now,
maybe alcoholics.
what is your opinion on that, Nini?
I don't know. I might be an alcoholic too. So I mean, match made in heaven, maybe.
Okay. Is there any opinion you have besides that?
Um, do you drink every day? Like, is that
Mostly
a
every day.
necessity? It's a
Mostly every day,
necessity.
yeah.
No special occasion, nothing.
I mean, it's a special occasion when we wake up. Like we're blessed with another
Okay.
day. Yo, let's
Amen
celebrate.
to
You
that.
know?
So
Amen
you
to
drink
that.
every day, but you said it's controlled.
Yeah. Like I can like I can have only this amount of drinks. I don't got to take it to like every day I'm blacking out or trying to reach that point. You feel me? Like before, I used to drink more. When I, be in my feelings, when I was mad about something, when I was sad or upset about something, I used to use drinking as a coping mechanism. But then I started like seeing it like, no, like I like drinking to have fun, to celebrate and stuff. I mean, now and here and there, like I still do sometimes, but it's more controlled. Like, I don't like losing control.
All right, it's control. Okay.
Okay, wait. So do you get angry when you drink? Like what is your mood really when you drink?
It honestly, that depends on the energies around me. So like I like to have fun. I turn up, party like my boy over here. Um, but
I got two
like let's
parties.
say let's say I'm really lit and somebody either says or does something that is dumb or something, like it might trigger me sometimes, but I don't know. It all really depends on the mood I'm in.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Let's see what's gonna happen now. I have Jordan. So, what are your opinions about the fact that Vinny is not scared? He is uncomfortable with heights. He sleeps in the afternoon and he likes to drink a lot. What is your opinion about that? What do you think?
For heights, I feel like everyone's got a phobia. Some people are just scared of heights. I get it.
Okay.
That is something that people get scared of because they don't want to be up in the air and they rather have their feet on the ground.
Okay.
So
And
it's
yeah, and the sleeps to the afternoon. What is your opinion on that?
the afternoon thing, I can't do that. That's just personally me. I'm always up, so I just feel like you're wasting a lot of your day sleeping through the afternoon.
Okay.
There's a lot of things that
And
are open.
and the alcohol part.
I can agree with them. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm gonna be like Nike.
Okay.
Just do it.
Got you. All right. Now,
The
Vinny,
party part.
what do you think of Jordan's deal breakers? The fact that he don't wear socks too often, and that he talks in his sleep, and that he's a party boy. What is your opinions on those?
Well, I hate feet. I don't even like my own feet. Not that they're ugly or anything, but I just do not like feet. So I have to have socks on at all times until like I'm about to go to sleep. Then I take my socks off.
Okay.
Um, and the other one was what was the other one?
The other one was that he talks in his sleep.
Oh yeah, that's weird, dude. But but I mean, I've I've been with somebody that's talked in their sleep before. It's pretty, yeah, it's pretty scary. Um, I feel like we've all probably talked in our sleep once or twice in our life. So as long as you're not
Okay.
like screaming in your sleep, like I don't know, as long as you're not yelling and screaming in your sleep, I mean, I guess you're solid.
All right. He's on a mumble. He's on he raps in his sleep. All right. All right. And what do you think about the fact that he's a party boy? I mean, you like to party yourself. You said so.
I used to actually party a lot. Like I was a DJ myself when I first started the app, and I used to like DJ for high school parties and stuff when I was in school and stuff. So I mean, shoot, I feel like we all love to party. I mean, I don't know about partying all the time like that. I feel like I wouldn't be able to do that no more. Like I don't know. I don't want to say about my age or nothing like that, but sometimes I party. I wake up feeling like a train hit me, and that's what probably makes me wake up so late.
Okay. Okay. Got it. All right. Well, for those who just joined, this is Deal Breaker. Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am your host, Dee Diamante, and today we have our special guest, NiiNii the Recruiter. She already has eliminated one of the guests of tonight, and now we have Jordan and Vinny still on the run for her heart, right? So now we will see who NiiNii's deal breaker she can handle, right? Now, NiiNii, again, Jordan's deal breaker is that he don't wear socks, he talks in his sleep, and he's a party boy, right? Then we have Vinny that is uncomfortable with heights, sleeps till the afternoon, and likes to drink a lot of alcohol. So now you have to make a decision. She will be choosing between them the deal breaker that she cannot deal with. Now, Nini, it's your time to make a choice. What deal breaker you cannot deal with?
Party boy or sleepyhead?
I mean, now you could decide in between all three of them. You know, all three deal breakers. You know?
No, I know. Okay, okay, guys, this is a tough one. I feel like you guys, your last deal breaker was kind of very similar. So you kind of leave me with just, um, I'm gonna have to go and say bye-bye to my party boy.
No party boy. Is it
Not
so?
all the time, party boy.
So why is the reason that you are not be able to deal with the party boy? Is it because it's an everyday thing, like you said, he has to party every day?
Yes, I cannot. I'm over that stage. I get it. You're a DJ. I understand completely. That is your thing. So you know what? You keep going for
But
your
that's his
passion.
job.
Yeah, exactly. I understand. But
Okay.
I need my man sometimes with me. Not all the time, but
Okay, got you. Well, Jordan, I'm sorry, but you was not chosen today. I appreciate you for being here. Please do not leave. Make sure you come back once we're done with the show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, but you was not chosen today.
thank you.
All right. Well, Vinny, guess what? Congratulations. You're today's winner of Deal Breaker. But stay tuned because we're not done. We're not done.
Mm-hmm.
Vinny could be a winner right now, right? But is
Mm-hmm.
NiiNii gonna be a winner?
Mm-hmm.
You wanna know why? Because we still have to find out her real deal breaker. Is it that she wear diapers when she sleeps? Or is it that she's an alcoholic and likes to drink? Or can it be that she's very demanding? Well, it's time for Vinny to reveal her real deal breaker. Well, I'm sorry. It's time for for Vinny and NiiNii. It just sounds so familiar. It's like Vinny, NiiNii, NiiNii, Vinny. All right. It's time for Vinny to decide which out of those three he cannot deal with. So, Vinny, we don't know her real deal breaker, but out of those three, which one is the one that you don't think you could deal with? Is it the fact that she wears diapers when she sleep? Is it that she's an alcoholic, she drinks a lot? Or is it that she's very demanding? Out of those three, which one you think that you won't be able to deal with?
All right, so I got a question. If it was the diapers, is it because you have a problem holding your bladder in when you sleep, or is it because you have wild dreams, or like?
I can't tell you.
Yes, because then we're
Well,
gonna
we're gonna be
reveal it.
safe, and we're gonna feel like that. Yeah, no diapers on this side. Yeah, I got a daughter
So no
already.
diapers, right? Yeah,
You already got one
I'm
child to deal
sorry,
with, huh?
but imagine you coming home from a nice date night, and you come home to have a good time at night. You know, you feeling good. You go to the bathroom, you're like, yeah, it's about that time. You come out the bathroom all fresh, and then you just see a big diaper. Just
Listen, I'll change that diaper in like 50, 60 years, right? But right now, you know what I mean?
all right.
When we get old, we're gonna have to wear diapers again.
Yeah, you know.
Oh my god, this is so funny. All right, so the deal breaker will be the diapers. All right, now NiiNii, out of your three deal breakers, which is your real deal breaker?
I could be a bit demanding at times.
So it's the demanding part. NiiNii is a bit demanding. She says a bit, but no, she's
It's
demanding.
for a good reason, Vinny. It's for a good reason. It's only
All
because I
right.
care.
So what is your opinion on that, Vinny?
Seems like she's gonna. I don't know, cause I'm a dominant. Like I'm a dom. I'm just putting that out there. Like,
So y'all gonna crash. That's what you're saying.
I mean, it seems like we're gonna wrestle a little bit, you know. I don't know.
Hey, listen, you wear the pants here too, not just me all the time.
I'm not
So
wearing diapers though. I'm just saying.
no, I'm not wearing diapers either. It's okay. We got that part out of the way. No diapers here.
All right. So now, Vinny, will you be able to deal with a deal breaker?
Oof. Just thinking back on my past relationships, I've been with some females that have been very demanding. One of them actually had a very wild anger issue, and I was able to like deal with it because I kind of helped her through it and like told her like to count to 10, like hold her breath and like relax a little bit. It was something like a work in progress. I mean, I'd be able to deal with that as long as you're not throwing stuff at me, trying to break my nose, waking me up to punches in the face.
That's aggressive. We didn't say aggressive. We said demanding.
I'm the man. So you'd be like, get me some tahini, or I need some more
No,
alcohol right now.
you definitely said.
Yeah. Listen, I mean, I don't mind when a female's a little demanding, but when she overdoes it, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Right. See, I like a little feisty, like a little,
yeah, definitely.
little something's not too much.
All
I
right.
never said where I
So,
was demanding though.
so do you accept NiiNii with her deal breaker?
I'll accept NiiNii with her deal breaker. Yeah.
Okay. So today, y'all have accepted each other's deal breakers.
Are we
Congratulations
gonna
to
dance our
y'all.
bachata song now?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I want to appreciate both of y'all for being here tonight. Thank y'all. I don't know what's gonna happen now. Maybe the DMs, maybe a day. I don't know what will happen after this. Maybe y'all speak about more deal breakers that y'all have between each other, right? Maybe sip a little while y'all talk,
Or
but
maybe no deal breakers, no more.
Right.
maybe no more deal
If
breakers and
anything,
talk about the good things, right? Well, I want to appreciate both of y'all for being here tonight. Thank you so much. I would like to see if the other guests are still here, and if you are, please come back into the guest box. That way, we will, people could favor you, and you could speak about your events, whatever in any event you have coming up on the app. All right. So I want to start off with NiiNii. I'm not sure if they still here, but I want to start off with NiiNii. NiiNii, do you have any events? Your social media, where can we find you?
Yes, you can find me on IG, NiiNii the Recruiter.
deal breaker, yo.
Deal
Mhm.
breaker. What is it? Dog?
Can't even give me an hour of her day.
Vinny, this is what you chose.
Her
So
dog likes me though. Her dog likes me. The dog likes me. Okay.
is that a phone call? What is going on over there?
Don't tell me that's the el otro. Es el otro, no.
El
Nombre.
otro already?
Nombre. I
Is,
wanna be in that box one day. I wanna be in that box one day.
is that Jordan or Nakija hitting you up? Talking about forget about Vinny.
No, actually, it's the little daughter that I have that I love so much.
Okay. No, definitely. Kids come first, so don't worry about it. Jordan, oh, it wasn't Jordan, it was Nakija. Nakija was the one calling you, like, yo, pick me next time.
She said you didn't give me an opportunity. You left me after I said I was a sleepwalker.
Well, somebody had to get eliminated, and unfortunately, it had to be Nakia. I don't think Nakia is still here, but let's thank Nakia, and please hit Nakia with a fave for those who don't have him fave. I appreciate him for being part of the show today. Now, so NiiNii, your events, anything coming up?
I have the fives battle July 8th. Okay.
Fives battle.
Oh, and I am gonna do a watermelon eating contest August 3rd. So, guys, ladies, and gents, we're doing girl, guy, girl. So if you're a muncher, you want to eat this watermelon the fastest way you possibly can, just let me know, and I'll sign you up.
All right. Well, there you go. For those who want to go and support NiiNii in her fives battle, is on July 8th. What time is it?
That's a good question.
She will put up the flyer.
Every five matters, okay? Every five matters.
Every five matters. And if you a munch, come check out for her watermelon eating contest. NiiNii does the best eating contest on the app. So you gotta come watch her eating contest. Her fruit eating contest is off the hook. Everybody loves it, and it's a fun and amazing time. All right. Now, and she's also my admin to my show, so make sure y'all hit her with the faith. And If y'all want to be part of the show, y'all can message her and let her know that you want to be part of the show. Now, Vinny. So, when do you stream? Do you have any events coming up? Any auctions? Any battles? What do you, your
I
social
try to
media?
stream a little bit every day if I can, if I'm not too tired from work. But yeah, mostly every day I get on for at least a bit. Um, I do have a auction. I've started like doing like shows and being part of like shows again. I had taken a long break for it from all that just to focus on my stream and the people in my stream. But yeah, I do got an auction on the 8th coming up. It's at 9:20. It's by Tee It Up. So Tee It Up's hosting the auction. It's gonna be lit.
Right.
Apart from that, yeah, I haven't really looked into anything else, but definitely got my options open.
Okay, nice. Well, for those who don't have Vinny fave, make sure you hit him with a fave. Vinny's a top badge of the app. Very known streamer, amazing streamer. Go check him out. Go see, support him for his auctions, and go check him out on his streams. All right. Now, Jordan, what about yourself? When can we catch you streaming? Do you stream every day? What are your social medias? Do you have any events coming up in the future?
In the future, the events, any shows, no, not at the moment. This was my first show ever to be in.
Okay.
So at this moment, no.
Okay. No.
Only thing I'm doing right now is I'm number 50 in this contest with all these top badges and all these big dogs. So we are trying to place. We are trying to hold that down.
There you go.
So we're up there. The little streamers up there. And I'm supporting all the little streamers and showing them, hey, we can make it too with them.
That's a fact. That's a fact. We all can make it as long as we go for what we want and we be ambitious about it. You can make it anywhere in life.
Yes, sir. This requires a lot of streaming hours. That's all I can say. I stream a lot every day, a lot of hours.
Right. So there you go. For those who don't have Jordan's fave, make sure you hit him with the
party.
fave.
But
y'all want to go support him in his top and in his event today. He's top 50 at the moment. If y'all want to go support him and get him closer to the competition, to the contest, I'm pretty sure he'll be very appreciated. All right. Well, I'm a little not I'm upset that I forgot we had a battle to go to. I forgot the battle was at 9 o'clock.
Me too.
Damn. All right. I just noticed that, and we passed 9 o'clock already. I was trying to finish. I know I was trying to finish before 9, but you know what? I'll make it up to that person. All right. Now, so for those who don't have Vinny and NiiNii fave, make sure you hit them with the fave. I want to appreciate everybody for being here tonight. Every Mondays, y'all come through. Y'all show love. Y'all here for my show. Again, this is a show that's gonna be featured in a week or two. So I want to appreciate everybody that has made it happen and has helped me in this journey that we've been through. Everybody go check out Yes Just Show. I'm sold every Saturdays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's an amazing show. Y'all will love it, and y'all will be there every single Saturday at 5 o'clock for sure. All right. Now, again, Vinny, I want to appreciate you. I want to appreciate everybody that supported me today and our guests for being here. Thank y'all so much. And I mean,
Thanks for having me. Everybody that came through, thanks for coming through as well. Happy birthday to NiiNii. Make sure I wish her a happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you guys.
Have an awesome,
great job, guys.
Yes, great job, Vinny. I appreciate you again, bro. NiiNii, my love, it was amazing. It was great. NiiNii looking fire. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to NiiNii. I know.
Thank you.
I'm about to get another 100 views because everybody thinks the show starts at 9 o'clock. So we look. Oh no, that's Jordan.
Jordan came back.
We're about to get like another 100 views because everybody. Yeah, you see, Liddy just missed the show. She thought the show was at 9 o'clock. Liddy, the show is at 8 p.m. Standard Time. All right. I know. I told you it was at 8. It's all right. You catch it next week. All right. Welcome again. Yes, just thank you so much for being here and always being supportive. I want to thank everybody. Thank you so much. Lucky, XO, just thank you for being number 3 of the stream. I appreciate y'all. Now, I mean, it's over. Cut.
Yeah, for real.
Cut.